What's going on, everybody? I'm Mike, aka the Big Fat Pandaren Box on Area 52, and today we're going to discuss the idea of Queen Talanji becoming Warchief of the Horde. Now look, I know this is an unfavorable idea to many players, but I actually like the idea of her becoming Warchief. Talanji is undoubtedly the main reason the Zandalari are a part of the Horde as of patch 8.1.5. A trait that I admire about her is she can tell the difference between Sylvanas and the rest of the Horde. She tells Sylvanas that the Zandalari are equals in the Horde. She's not going to kneel before Sylvanas, and that's something I really enjoy about her. They are not lesser. The Horde is a family, and Talanji knows that. That being said, in patch 8.1.5, Samdi tells Talanji that he would abandon her father's pact if she brings him Sylvanas' head. She tells Alola of Death no, she's not going to betray her new allies that way, and quite frankly I respect Talanji a lot for this, because this had to be a pretty tempting offer for her to get out of a deal like that, being stuck with Alola of Death, something that could actually destroy her empire in the long run. Another great thing about Princess Talanji is I don't think she would be on perfect relations with the Alliance after the Battle of Dazar'alor, so we would always still have some tension and keep the drama going in the storyline, but I think there would inevitably be a ceasefire and ending the faction conflict at the end of Battle for Azeroth. Talanji obviously does have some reason to get some revenge, major reason to get some revenge against the Alliance, because overall I think they were not unprovoked in attacking the Zandalari, but they did it in such a poor way that obviously the Zandalari are even closer to the Horde now and they despise their guts. I said in a previous video, I hope we get a confrontation between Jaina Proudmoore and Princess Talanji. I have to wonder if Talanji holds Jaina responsible for Rhastakhan's death, or the Alliance as a whole. With how powerful these two characters are, that would be a really interesting story moment, and I'd love to see one of those really badass cinematics of it. So what else has Princess Talanji really done, or Queen Talanji, during the Battle for Azeroth campaign? My sweet, sweet King Rhastakhan didn't listen to her counsel about the blood trolls, so Talanji took matters into her own hand. I think she will inevitably do the same when Sylvanas becomes Garrosh 2.0 or is exiled from the Horde in some way, shape, or form. She would be on Team Honor for sure throughout that conflict. This may be random, but I want to see a conversation between her and Saurfang for some reason. I'd be curious to see what the two would have to say to each other. It's no secret that I think Vol'jin was killed off badly in Legion. It's also no secret that Vol'jin is most likely going to become Talanji's Loa at some point. This would be the closest thing to having my old friend Vol'jin back as Warchief. Talanji would always have counsel of our old friend, and he's already shown he admires her courage throughout the Zandalar campaign, especially after Uldir when you defeat G'huun. A bit of dialogue that I found very badass that Talanji said was that she will ensure that Sylvanas Windrunner's rule is a just one on the Horde. Queen Talanji stepped up in the Zandalari Empire where others wouldn't, so what would stop her from doing this in the Horde? I hope we continuously see Talanji call Sylvanas out on her bullshit, and I think we need a leader like that to keep her in check, similar to how Garrosh did in Cataclysm. The last and final reason I think Talanji would be one of the best candidates for Warchief of the Horde is her good relation to the rest of the leaders. A lot of the leaders I feel respect her. She reminds me of a younger Thrall and Vol'jin, and that's a vibe I can really roll with as somebody who wants a more honorable Horde. As for the Haujin Pandaren, well, we'll continue to watch our current Warchief and hope a more honorable leader steps up soon. So what do you guys think of my proposition? Do you dislike Talanji? I myself have loved this character, and I think she gets a lot of undeserved hate on MMO Champion and Reddit. For me, she's been a great character in Battle for Azeroth. While I personally preferred Rhastakhan as King of the Zandalari, I don't hate Talanji at all, and I think she's a very badass character. So anyway guys, I'll see you next time.
When Talanji becomes Warchief, huh? Getting a little hasty about this, Michael. I'm still here. Maybe we should discuss who takes over your channel. Anyways, we'll see you next time on Box and Jackalope.